Alrighty, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Wednesday. God bless everybody in Jesus' name. Man, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty dang good, man. I am doing pretty good today. Got my mustache on, got the treadmill rolling, you know, outside. It's a beautiful day, praise the Lord. And what can we say? What can we say about this Bitcoin price, guys? Today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. The day before that was Sunday. And tomorrow is Wednesday. And what does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means volatility is about to ensue. And if you were on my live stream yesterday, you know that I was looking for this box to give us the bounce. In fact, in the Casper Crew VIP Discord yesterday, guys, I kid you not, we shorted this, took the profit, we longed this, took the profit, and the other two setups I gave yesterday was a CDW of the high and a move back down to the box. I kid you not, I kid you not. The proof is in the pudding. We could check it out right here in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. Check it out here. Yesterday, the trades that I was looking for, guys, were the planned short, take the high around 68,124, and then lose it and come back down. And then the planned long that I was looking for, of course, was the one we're literally bouncing from right now, right? We were looking for it yesterday. Yesterday morning in the VIP Discord, we were looking to come down to that 66-ish $1,000, 65.9 area for the bounce, all right? The trades have played out, and of course, yesterday, we were also looking for this long trade, which we took, and we shorted during the New York Open stream, all right? Letting people know, taking the dang long, letting people know when I'm taking the dang short, taking the profits. And we are right now in the Casper Crew, and I say this humbly, we are calling every market pivot between myself and the other instructors, guys. It's almost not even fair. It's almost not even fair, I'll tell you. It's crazy, you know? But look, they say technical analysis don't work. But I think it works, baby. And here we are, guys. New York has just opened, and we are coming down to the green box of juicy goodness, hope, and wonder. This could be the big moment. This could be the big moment. Oh my goodness, guys. Bouncing from the dang trade setup. I mean, it's crazy because we gave the exact low in advance. I told the community I will be taking this trade. Then, of course, we gave the higher low long potential also in advance. Now we are bouncing from that exact level. Like I said, guys, it's almost not even fair. It's almost not even fair. We gave the exact bottom in advance, right? We gave the higher low in advance. We gave the dang short up here from in advance. New York is open. Guys, this could be the beginning of something massive. All right? And I don't say this just to be sensational. All right? This really could be the beginning of something massive here. I'll tell you why. Because this is the Fibonacci golden pocket, man. This is, if we're going to break out here, this is where the higher low comes in. All right? We are bouncing right from that 618 Fibonacci level. All right? Pretty dang crazy if you ask me. All right, pretty dang crazy if you ask me. Now, are we gonna reclaim 68,000? Remember, 68,000 is our very, very key area. All right, 68,000 is our extreme key area, baby. Now, here's the thing. New York has just opened, so what would I be looking for? Well, always what I like to look for is some kind of move to entice me into the market. All right. So honestly, if I was looking for a long trade from here, I would want to see the price come down a little bit first, right? Now we got to take a look at the order flow to see what has been happening here. All right. But we are still in our long trade. We've got 300,000 US dollars. We are up right now. I don't know. What's 5 plus 6? I don't know geometry. I never studied trigonometry, but that's how many thousands of dollars we're up right now. All right. from the trade given in advance in the Casper crew. And I will add to my trade because we are indeed getting a bounce from my level, which happened during my slumber. Okay, New York has just opened. We are going to take a look at the good old-fashioned order flow. All right, it's good and it's old. Let's check it out here. We gotta refresh. I know you guys can't see it yet, so just hang in there and give me a break. All right. Remember, I don't know trigonometry, so you can't expect that I know how to operate a dang computer. Okay, we are starting to get a little bit of a move down here. Let's zoom in on the order flow. All right. Let's zoom in on the order flow and let's see what's happening here. Okay, so first of all, you can see from the time we came down to the golden pocket, very interesting, we actually did have quite a drop of open interest. And since this time, we have been seeing a steady increase of longs opening. So this move to the upside is actually fueled by real money coming into the market. This is quite encouraging in a sense that we are seeing buyers interested in this back test here. Not only did we tap into the golden pocket, but we even took some liquidity from over here. These lows that we made yesterday before that big bull trap. I would say this, guys, if this golden pocket area can hold, and I would be very interested, actually, let's, you know what? What would I be interested in? Man, I would even be interested in just a quick move down like this, and then I would add to that long trade, honestly. That is what I would be interested in, and I think if we can come up to $68,000 again, this time we're going to break through the door. We're going to break through, we're going to bust in, we're going to break through the door, all right? The reason I say that, guys, is because, and I know people call me a moon boy, you know, shout out to Hopium Copium. Maybe I am a moon boy, guys. But again, the reason I say this, we got a green dot printing on the daily. We've got confirmed bullish divergence on the 4 hour. We've got a 2-week green dot confirmed on the 2-week. When we came down to make that initial low happening over here, we had really bullish looking 1 hour time frame. Right? We come up, we reject. I mean, let's not forget the context of the sideways range here. Right? We come up, we reject from the point of control of the range. All right? We come down, we get a beautiful bounce from the golden pocket, reject from the POC. We're now back testing as support the value area low of the range. Hence the reason why we were looking for that long trade from down there, right? Yeah, so if we hold this level, guys, especially if we reclaim 68K this time, I think we can bust on through, baby. Let's see first if we can't reclaim the daily VWAP. All right, let's see first if we can reclaim that daily VWAP. The VWAP, okay? And then I think it's gun-ho, baby. Gun-ho, off to the horse races. True story, guys, true story. My great-grandfather got hit by a car 3 times. The 3rd time killed him. This man became a millionaire on the horse races. This man lost it all on the horse races. Let this be a warning to myself. And not wait for a CDW that low to open a freshie. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what, yeah, I would. So the low that we've already made down here at about 5 o'clock in the morning, this would be a nice long setup from right down here. Let's see if we can't get it. All right, let's see if we can't get it while we speak, baby. Let's see if we can't get it while we speak. Yeah. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. You know, I'm feeling it. Let's go ahead and pull our Fibonacci again. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I mean, I'm feeling it. You know, even a higher low would be nice. I'll tell you why. You know, right now as I look at this, man, oh man, 3-minute money flow's thickening. It's like instant pudding, man. When I was first starting to get into shape, because I used to be morbidly obese, okay? I would eat fat-free, sugar-free instant pudding, and I would make it with skim milk, all right? It had like no calories, except a whole bunch of sugar from the skim milk. Idiot of me, I know. Anyway, that's how thick it's getting. This is getting as thick as a dang chocolate milkshake from White Castle. All right, if you know about White Castle, then you know those milkshakes are so thick. You need a spoon to eat that. But I just like how we have this little support resistance flip down here at around 66.4, right? 66.4. I would probably add, yeah, maybe I would open a freshie if we get a real CDW. I'd probably add to my open trade if we come down yander. Come on, baby. We got to coax the Bitcoin. Here, Bitcoin. Candy. We have candy, Bitcoin. We got to lure the Bitcoin into our trap with candy. Candy, Bitcoin. Candy. Don't you want candy? We know how much Bitcoin loves candy. 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 You've got the candy. Yeah, I know. Lactose equals sugar. Look, I didn't know anything about nutrition back then. Look, I was a morbidly obese kid, right? Morbidly obese kid, okay? And all I know is I didn't want to be fat anymore. So what did I do? I stopped eating, and when I did eat, I ate like weird, like processed diet food, all right? Did help me lose like 50 pounds in a month and a half. Not even kidding. But if I knew now if I knew then what I knew now, I wouldn't have done that, right? I would have eaten just whole foods, and I would have started to focus on weight training, and I would have just let time take its course, you know? Instead, I tried to fast track it by starving myself and eating weird processed food, probably slowed my metabolism down more, all right? And probably hurt my health in the meantime. But it's all good in the hood, baby, you know? Hindsight is 20/20. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Again, I'm interested in this. We're coming to VWAP. Let's see what happens at VWAP. We get a little rejection. We come down here looking for this, all right? Or we are looking for this, all right? Let's see what happens. Let's see, baby. Now, let's not forget the fact that, man, I'm telling you, in the Casper crew, like I said, it's almost not fair, right? We traded this bottom. We shorted this. We longed this. We shorted this. We longed this. When I say that, all these levels and setups from these exact places were given either in the moment as they happened or in advance, and then the trades played out during my slumber. All right, we are calling the market. It is almost not fair. Between me and the other instructors in there, it is almost not fair. I can't believe it only costs $2 a day to be in the Casper crew VIP. I can't even believe that, man. Everyone says, Jay, you should up your prices. I say, I can't do that. I can't do that. I got to keep them low, man. $65 a month, that's so dang low. Everyone's like, Jay, what are you doing? You're ripping yourself off. No, I ain't. No, I ain't, man. All right, here we go. We're coming up to the VWAP. Let's check out the order flow. We're trying to reclaim the support resistance. Flippity floop flop, flippity fleep. Flippity floop flop, flippity fleep, baby. Let's go ahead and pull our fibs from the up to the down. We'll pull it from the high to the low. All right, the VWAP is coming in hot, baby. We got the hot VWAP coming on in. Market cipher B, some slight bear divs on the 1. Let's go to the 12-minute time frame. It's a little bit ambiguous, a little bit trans non-carbon binary emission, gender intersectionality. Slightly ambiguous. We got the 1 hour with the big old trigger wave on the bottom. Let's go to the 5-second. You really want to hone in. The 5-second money flow looking strong. I'd say the 5-second looks like we could get another push to the upside, baby. Let's go to the 4. 4 also looking a little trans non-carbon. 30-minute. All right. Let's check the order flow once again. We're going to go to our 15-minute order flow chart. My goodness, would you look at this, guys? We've got upon New York Open. We have it's actually not that much volume coming in. We only have 40 million longs coming in. It's nothing too crazy. But we do have a 500 million volume candle. It's pretty evenly split though, longs and shorts. Pretty evenly split. Okay. So here's my deal, guys. Unless we reclaim the VWAP, I am not adding to my long trade right now. If we can reclaim VWAP, I will add to my dang long. All right, I'm gonna be real. All right, now is the time to add to this juicy trade from the low setup given in advance, where I told everyone I will be taking this trade. There was no question in my mind. I was going to take this no matter what. I limited into this position. I did not mark it in. All right. All right. And of course, when we were down in that area, I told people that I'm limiting in too, right? The short trade is still open from the setup given in advance in the Casper crew. Where's that short trade? Right here, 71,974. We took that from the literal exact top. All right, obviously that's locked in right now. We got 16K locked in. Man, we are pumping right now. I am tempted to just add to the trade. Oh man, I'm feeling that feeling you get when you're starting a FOMO. That feeling of euphoria. Oh my goodness, Bitcoin's pumping like a wild woman in distress. Oh man, I'm about to put $100,000 onto the market right now. 100,000. Let's go. Boom, $100,000 on the market, baby. Here we go. Let's go, baby. We are $400,000 long. And we're up 8 grand in the morning. Wow, 400K, 8 grand in the morning. Let's see what happens here. Why does the 1 hour bear div not bother me? Because I've got the bull glasses on, baby. I got the bull glasses on, you know? Let's see, baby. Let's see what's gonna happen here. All right, we are rejecting from VWAP. Oh man, bad move, Jay. Bad move, Jay. Bad move, Jay. That's a bad move, Jason Casper. Let's see what happens. Yeah, bad move, Jay. Yeah, bad move, Jay. Bad move, Jay. Yeah. Hey yo, reject from VWAP, price looking muck. Carlos stole my Lambo and Cassie's in the truck. Big shot, we got Big Ben 2 week. The Bitcoin price about to fly on fleek. Now let me speak. Hey yo, Jay in the house. We're trading Bitcoin from the Bitcoin bounce. Oh baby, let me take a peek. Does Market Cipher B have any uneven butt cheeks? Yeah, it's so big on the left, skinny on the right, that's what we do next. Look at this, looks like a butt crack. The Bitcoin price pumping up, this ain't whack, don't you know? We came to the POC, we got a rejection, now listen to me. We come down, we back test VAL. Now the Bitcoin's pumping, not going to hell, cause you know if we come again, reclaim 68. Bitcoin pumping up right through the gate to the all-time high. The price is gonna fly right up into the big blue sky, yeah, They say the price is looking muck, cause Carlos stole my Lambo and Cassie's in the truck, They say the price is looking muck, cause Carlos took my Lambo and Cassie's in the truck. Hey yo, we got the CDW from the high. We dump down, you know, Bitcoin, she doesn't have to try. Jay Casper on the treadmill, you know he's so fly. The price is pumping up, it's so high. We got 400 on the trade. You know we taking profits, that's how we play. You know we so hungry eating from the trades. I give it to you straight, you know I never give it gay. You know I'm so serious, I never play. Here we go, we pumping up, we got the caffeine coming out, we got the veins in my cup, you know we drinking coffee every single morning, ain't boring. Hopefully my rapping is not annoying. We are getting the pump, baby. Here we go, baby. It's working. It's working. Let's see what happens, baby. I think we could come through, all right? Looks downtrend, lower lows. Whatever, man. You trying to ruin the bullish vibes of the stream? I just longed the top. How do you know this is the top, bro? How do you know this is the top? How do you know this is the top? This don't look like the top to me. Does this look like the top to you? Guys, does this look like the top to you? What happened to TradingView? Does this look like the top to you? Look, if we go to the chart, you could clearly see, all right? You could clearly see that the top was up here, all right? We're forming a sideways range. We took the highs, we took the lows. If we're gonna break out, baby, this is where it happens, all right? You think I long the top? How do you know this is the top? There's a way we can tell. There's a test. Like I said, my great grandpa got hit by a car 3 times. The 3rd time killed him. The first 2, he was all right. He made $1 million on the horses. He lost it all on the horses. He's the one that told me this test. Jason, he said, you want to know if the top is in? Simply take a plunger, lick it, hold it up in the wind, okay? And then rub it on your eyes. Now, if the wind has dried off the plunger and you don't get saliva on your eyelid, you know you didn't long the top. Let me tell you, my eyelid has never in my life been drier than it is right now. Okay? You feel me, guys? You feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? We got Jolt's news soon. Let's see what happens, guys. In all seriousness, all right? I just want to make it clear. When I come on YouTube, I'm literally here to have a good time, okay? This is fun for me. And I'm here for entertainment purposes only, all right? Because here's the thing. If you want the serious J, all right, you got to come into the VIP where I give it to you like without all the stupid jokes. But I'm not going to joke right now. The reality is we bounced from very key support. We took liquidity from the highs. We came down, we took liquidity from the lows, back testing a very key support resistance flip in the range, right? Making a higher low into the back test value area low plus the golden pocket, okay? If we are going to make a higher low, it is going to be from this box. I have added $100,000 to my position, which even puts my entry below the low we made, which even gives me the freedom to allow this to happen and still not be stopped out or still not even lose money, all right? So the fact that I've added here is because there are many bullish things happening right now. And so I am looking to add to this trade at some points, all right? So if we do come back down, I'm even gonna add to it again. Even if we do something like this, I'll add to it again. I'll get my entry here, move my stop below here. And then if it gets stopped out, I'll say, you know what? We're probably not gonna pump, but there's a lot of bullish things right now on the chart, okay? And again, I'm not trying to brag at all because I'm not the best trader in the world, but the one thing that I am good at is sticking to my plans and not getting freaked out when we come into support, when we're coming to resistance. I take the dang trade, all right? I just take the trade. And that's part of being a trader. You have to take the trade because they don't come, like an opportunity like this doesn't come up too often, right? We're at the bottom of a range. We got a really nice bullish reaction. We formed a nice little sideways range. It's just so beautiful. We take the highs, we take the lows. We're bouncing from key support again. I mean, they're handing it to us on the silver platter right now. Might we come down a little bit today? Yeah. Maybe we come take the liquidity here? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we do this? Yeah, maybe. All right. But I'm trying to build this position here because I'm trying to see if maybe we could take this to 72K. All right. And if we don't, here's the thing. I'm short. All right. I'm in short trades right now. I've got hundreds of thousands of dollars on shorts. This is a risk-free thing for me. Okay. I talk about losing it all. I talk about all this stuff to be sensational on the internet, but that's not real, guys. If it was real, I wouldn't be doing this because I would have been out of the game a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens here. We got the 5-minute chart. We're rejecting from the VWAP. We're going to go to the order flow. If we can reclaim the VWAP-aroni and cheese, I think good things wait in store for the Bitcoin price. Let's check it out, all right? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Shout out to Crypto Crank, my man. He says, good morning, brother. I finally broke the winning streak of 2 weeks. Negative 8K yesterday in 2 trades. That's nothing for you, bro. But I'm sure you'll get it back. But look, you know, things happen in phases, man. All right. It's all probabilities, and probability right now is high for a pump, says Jay Smith. Yeah. You're shorting now, Distance Music? You're shorting now? I don't think now's the best short to have. In my opinion, the short to have was from 68,129. 68,129, I think, is the short to have had, you know? 68,129. Honestly, I think that's the short to have had. So let's see what happens. You know, we are trying to reclaim the VWAP right now, guys. We're actually above it. All right. We're above the VWAP. We have flipped it. All right. We have flipped it. Let's go ahead and put on our trading view chart here. We have flipped it from support, resistance into support. All right. Wow. Look at this, guys. Look at this pump, man. Look at this pump. They said, Jay, you longed the top. Jay, you longed the top. They said I longed the top, baby. Look at this. Yeah. They said I longed the top. Oh man. Yeah, shout out to Crypto Crank. My man is the man. All right, you're scalping. Okay, cool. Shout out to Moose XXL. How do I determine my stop loss when I take a trade? Well, it has to be based on your invalidation. So for me, that was around $64,500 when I had those limits. You know? So let's see what happens, man. We have broken out of this range here. We have flipped the VWAP from resistance into support. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be so easy to squeeze. Let's go, baby. Let's squeeze it. We're about to squeeze like we got some extra cheese on my knees. Rub it around, baby, please. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Yeah, check out my free course on YouTube, guys. All right, check out my free course. Also, check out my free course. Also, make sure to sign up for Antarctic, BLOFIN, and KCEX if you want to get VIP low fees to trade. Links in the description. Plus, you get access to my exclusive scalping group. You want to kick some freestyles with me sometimes? That would be cool. That'd be pretty cool. All right, here we go, man. Here we go, man. Let's see what happens, all right? Okay, let's do some fresh analysis here, okay? Let's do some fresh TA on the chart. Okay, we'll do some fresh TA on the chart. On the chart. We're trying to flip VWAP into support. We're coming up to resistance, which is the Fibonacci golden pocket. Here's the thing. I understand we have, like, in the context of this local range here, right? I understand that we could just make a lower high and then drop. I understand that, okay? how do I say this? I'm a little bit bullishly biased right now, man. I can't help it because of what's happened here, because of the 4-hour bull disc, because of the 2-week, because of the daily, because of the 1 hour, because of how the market structure has behaved here, right? I mean, it's just really nice. We make the low, we take the liquidity into very key support, we come up, we make a high, we swing failure pattern the high, all right? We had the opportunity for that to be it. We had the opportunity. This was the perfect opportunity for Bitcoin to drop. Instead, what do? We come down to the very key support, Fibonacci golden pocket. All right, and like I said, it's almost not even fair. It's almost not even fair how the Casper crew has been calling these pivots like move by move. We gave the initial long setup in advance, the initial one. I told my community I was entering the dang trade, all right? I said, I'm taking the long no matter what. I let them know I've longed it the first time. I let them know step by step what I was doing. I said, I've got limit orders set, all right? All this kind of stuff. Then, of course, yesterday morning, we gave the higher low set up in advance. Yesterday morning, we gave the scalp in advance, the short in advance, let everybody know. I took the long trade All right, let everybody know when I'm taking profits on them, locking in the juicy profits step by step in the dang community, right? I mean, it's crazy. It's almost not even fair. You know, the Casper crew edge, it's not even fair, man. I feel like I'm cheating up in here, you know? It's crazy. Now we are starting to get a little bit of a purple candle here, all right? So this is where we need to actually watch the chart. It's where we need to do a little bit of analysis, all right? If you shorted 72 and didn't take profits, you're GAY. I know there's still so much squeeze upward, man. I'm feeling that too. All right, so let's go to our 1 minute chart here. Let's clear off everything, all right? Let's clear off everything here. We're just gonna look at the mini range. We're at value area high. That's why we're getting a little bit of resistance here. An hourly close above this right here for me is ultra bullish. Ultra bullish. Because again, it's gonna be so easy to squeeze this. Whenever you see something like this, right? That's just a recipe for squeezing, you know? That's a recipe for squeezing. Look what happened over here. A recipe for squeezing, man. Right? Let's see, it happens all the time. Man, we got some good recipes. I mean, honestly, guys, look at this. Look at this recipe. Cream, raw heavy cream, raw cane sugar, hashed or raised eggs, good fat profile, ready to be squeezed. You ever squeeze an egg? You ever squeeze an egg fresh from the chicken coop? I do it all the time. Squeeze those eggs. Look at that, man. A recipe for squeezing. I'll give you extra cheesing. A recipe for squeezing. We've even got a little bit of squeeze recipe up here. Look at this. Now this is where it gets a little bit shady, right? Monk fruit sweetener and xylitol up here. You know, it's not really the best. We're not talking about raw, heavy cream. We're not talking about pasture-raised eggs with a good fat profile. This right here, they're trying to give us a dessert made with xylitol and calling it keto, and monk fruit, calling it keto, all right? It's a little bit shady. We're gonna eat it anyway, you know, because we're keto. And keto is really not about being healthy. It's about how much weird stuff can we eat, still say we're keto, because honestly, it's pretty cool to be keto, you know? People are like, Jay, man, what's your diet like? I'm keto, man, you know? Jay, how do you get such big biceps, man? I'm keto. It's all about ketosis, man. Ketosis, you just pee your fat out, baby. Just pee the fat out. Yeah, I eat a little bit of xylitol and monk fruit here and there, but who cares? Look at the trades, man. We're pumping. We're up almost 10K. We're up over 10K right now. Here we go. We're about to get a massive short squeeze. Baby, please give me some extra cheese. Spread it on my knees. I can't even take these profits right now. Let's see here. We need nice news. What is the news? What is the news? We got a big shout, all right? Big shout to Wingman. He says, Jay, you're the best. You're so unprofessional. We love you. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. You know, my daughter thinks I'm unprofessional too. Yesterday, my daughter said, she said, Crypto Lifer definitely makes way more money than you because he's serious and people pay more for serious. That's what she told me. She's 7. Say that. All right. Okay. I'll take it. But you know what? I'm not even kidding. She actually did say that. Isn't that funny? Unprovoked, she said that. She just said that out of nowhere. She came out here and she looked at my trading office. She looked at JCast's trading office here. I don't think there's anything wrong with my trading office, guys. All right, let's see. Let's see if we keep getting this squeeze, baby. Here we go. Where's Jay's entry on the long? Right now, my entry is 65,719. I've just added $100,000 to my position, giving me a total of $400,000 position size. We're up 10K. I think we could get a nice little squeeze here, baby. Shout out to Dave Digital. Make sure to smash up the likes, baby. We get to 68K this hour. I think we very well may, honestly. I don't see why we can't. Let's zoom in and see what's happening on a low time frame here. We're getting a little bit of a wick too. Oh! Big dirty perp coming in, giving us the herp. Let's see what happens as we come back down. We got some bear div coming in on the 1 minute, the 12 minute. Let's see. Honestly, I want to hold VWAP, but even still, we have a giant fair value gap here on the 15. Oh, not in the 15. The 15 is not a fair value gap. The 15 looks pretty nice. 15-minute candles look nice. Holding that VWAP. Let's see, man. About to get a money flow cross on the 10-minute. Let's see what's going to happen here, man. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, baby. I need that extra cheese. I'm trying to buy something nice. I'm trying to take my wife out for some fancy filet mignon tonight. You know? Trying to go out for some filet mignon, maybe a glass of Cabernet Sauvignon. There's nothing fancier. That's how you know you're fancy, when you're drinking Cabernet Sauvignon and filet mignon, all right? They offer you some escargot. You say, no thanks, I don't eat sea slugs. But it's still fancy when they offer you escargot. Excuse me, sir. Would you like some escargot? No thanks. No thanks, I think that's gross, honestly. When I get older, I'll get the desktop. How old is older? I'm almost 40. What was my response to my daughter? I just kind of agreed with her and said, in general, that's true. You know, that's true. She asked me, why do I act like an idiot? I told her I like to act like an idiot. Because it's fun for me. She doesn't quite get it. My daughter's a real serious girl, all right? She's a real serious girl. She takes it real serious. All right, we're coming on down. Let's see. If we lose VWAP, bad news, bulls. Good news, bears. Shout out to the super chat, Jonathan Martin, for some cheese, baby. Today, I'm on the screen 12-hour. Am I a bad trader? I don't think so. What could go wrong on the 12-hour? All right, let's see what happens here. Maybe we back test this support resistance flip as well. It's officially Trump Tuesday. Happy Trump Tuesday. We love Trump. We are Charlie Kirk. I don't even know what to say to that. Sounds a little trans non-carbon in my opinion, I'll be honest. Okay, shout out to Distance Music who's shorting. You're 41 and your son is 19, your daughter just turned 18. I'm 35 and my daughter is 7. She's 7. All right, we're starting to get a big dump here, guys. We're bleeding money. We just lost $2,000. I've just lost $2,000 in the matter of minutes. All right, so let's see what happens here. Let's keep our eyes on the chart. Let's not let emotions get the hang of us. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Remember, when you start to freak out, do the deep plunger breathing. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That's nice and relaxing. Think about blue candles. Think about blue. Yes, the blue candles. That's what we want, baby. Short the top, baby. Shorting VWAP is a great move, LOL. Well, are we at VWAP now? Let's see. We're at VWAP right now. Oh, I get it. Shorting VWAP is a great move, LOL. In other words, you shouldn't short VWAP. We're at VWAP right now. You mean we're at support, not... resistance. Shorting VWAP at resistance is usually a good idea. Come on, let's see what happened here. We're back testing the VWAP. Come on, baby. ATF says bullet doesn't match shooter's gun. Oh, we're talking about the whole Kirk thing. Guys, keep in mind every single thing that the media pushes is not true. All right, there might be elements of truth to it, but it's definitely not 100% true. No one's ever going to know the truth about anything you see on TV or hear on the news. All right. And things are so crazy nowadays. They even have controlled opposition. People like Tucker Carlson, who got fired for telling the truth and is now more famous than ever, to give you alternative viewpoints on certain things that are happening. And it's like, guys, all these people are controlled. They just want so much information to be out there that you don't know what's going on. All right. You're always people who accept the mainstream narrative. They accept it. They don't think about it anymore. People who say, you know what, they got to be messing around, telling us lies. Unfortunately, they have put so much misinformation and disinformation out there that even if you try and figure out what's really going on, you're not going to. All right. You're going to end up going down all these different rabbit holes, accomplishing nothing, getting nowhere. Instead of chasing all that weird stuff, here's what you got to do. Keep your head down, work hard, fear the Lord, take care of your family, and influence your sphere of influence. Your own community, your own people in your area, whether it be an online community or a physical community, and try and do as much good as you can in that sphere. Because the reality is, guys, bad people are out there doing bad things. They're never going to get in trouble for it. Right? If you're not a member of the club, if you are a member of the club, you can do whatever you want. All right. Epstein's probably still alive somewhere, doing fine. All right. Epstein files came out. No one's going to get in trouble. Nothing's going to happen. All right. Dr. Fauci's never going to get in trouble. Hillary Clinton's never going to go to jail. It just is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is fun to look into that stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Which course is free? Go to my YouTube channel. All right. Go to my YouTube channel. Where is my YouTube channel? Right here. Go to the Jason Casper YouTube channel. I'll pop it on the screen for you, which I know it's not there right now. Pop it on the screen. Where is it? Huh. Is this it? No. Is this it? No. No. Here we go. Go to the Jason Casper YouTube channel, right? And go to playlists and go to Jason Casper free trading course. Want to become a consistent profit? Want to become a consistent profitable trader? What an idiot. All right. This dude, honestly, if I saw this, the first thing I would do is click off the video. I'm not even kidding. If I came on a free course and I saw this idiot, I would click off the dang video immediately. But if you can get through the first 5 seconds of cringe, I promise the information within this course will change your life if you take it and apply it, okay? If you take this info and apply it, I can guarantee, not that you're gonna become a millionaire, but I can guarantee you're not gonna blow your account in 2 trades. You'll be able to stay in the game, you'll be able to learn, and eventually you will be able to become profitable if you apply this info. If you learn the info and don't apply it, then no guarantees, okay? 18 series, totally free. Also, check this out as well. This is a day trading full guide course in the works, all right? Right, so far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos in this free day trading guide here, all right? Where a shirtless man in tropical paradise will walk you through how to become a consistent, profitable trader, okay? Go check it out, all right? Now, let's check out what's happening here. We're trying to hold the VWAP. It's not looking the best, but we're going to go to order flow and see what's happening here. Slight decrease of OI. I'd say we did have quite a few longs actually opening up here. And really, I'd say mostly it seems like shorts are closing out after that pump. and a few longs taking profit. So that was like a bit of a short squeeze right there. Short squeeze into consolidación. It's a fake Trump pump, long trap. Okay, well, fake or real, I don't care, because I'm up right now like $15,000. So fake or real, I don't care. LOL. Is learning Fibonacci hard? Nah, check it out. All right. Check it out. If the advisor has no long blonde hair and is shirtless, I don't trust the info. That's true. Where is my long blonde hair? 1 second. I need to get my long blonde hair out. Where's the long blonde hair? Let me go find it. Let me go find the long blonde hair. Here we go. There's the long blonde hair. All right, so Bitcoin is trying to hold the VWAP here. I know we have this AI camera that tracked me. You know, it's weird, man. I don't know how to fix that, you know? Do I wear wigs? No, I don't wear wigs. All right, I had my hair inside the hat before. Here we go, baby. Bitcoin's trying to get a pump once again. All right. Bitcoin trying to pump once again here. Look at this. We're holding the VWAP, guys. We're holding the VWAP. All right. We're holding the old VWAPinator. The old VWAPinator. Ye old VWAPinator. Yes, 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 indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we're holding the old VWAPinator. We're getting the pump right now. We're getting the pump right now. Gross shorted from 64K. Am I short from 64K? What actually, you know what's funny? I'll be honest. I have no idea what the price of Bitcoin is right now. If I'm not looking at the chart, I literally have no idea what the price is. That's what happens when you're a trader. I don't know what the price is. I think of Bitcoin as, are we at the golden pocket? Are we at the value area low? Are we at the value area high? Are we at the weekly? Like, I don't think about the price. So what price are we at now? I'm going to go look now. We are at 67. So 64 would have been a bad place to short. Yeah, it would have been a bad place to short. Here we go, baby. We are back to Pump City, man. We are back to Pump City. We are back in the green, if you know what I mean, baby. Like a dang jelly bean, we are pumping up. Do I use the stochastic RSI? I don't, but I don't have anything against it. Oh, you make an L with your forefinger and thumb to make it stop tracking you. Let's see here. Does that work? Let me see. No, it doesn't work, Dave Digital. It doesn't work. Where's the 150XJ? He's still here, man. But here's the thing, all right? I'm trading on a decentralized exchange right now, which means I don't have any problem putting money on the in here. It's on, you know, it's not like an exchange where it could get hacked or it could get frozen or whatever. So I've been using lower leverage. I'm still, what am I, 10x? I'm still 10x. All right, let's go, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. We trying to pump. Let's see. Can we make a higher high here? Can we make a higher high? Bitcoin pumping to the sky. Can you guys believe this? I mean, it's crazy, all right? The exact low given in the advance, all right? telling my community when I'm going to enter. Then the higher low given yesterday. It's crazy. Like I said, it's almost not even fair in the Casper crew. We have been, between myself and the other instructors, I'm pretty sure all of us have predicted and called and traded every major pivot for Bitcoin. And now we're about to have a massive short squeeze, guys. We are about to have a massive short squeeze. We can come up, I'd say we're going to come up to probably 68.4, maybe even 68.5. Let's see, man. Let's see. I'm going to take a little off the short. I'm going to lock in another 3K here. Here we go, baby. Yeah. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Yeah. Hey, yo. Yeah. Here we go. The price is pumping up. Carlos took my Lambo and Cassie's in the truck. Don't you know we about to short squeeze hard? Jake Casper long the top but not a retard. They said, Jay, why you long the top? I said, this ain't the top. We ain't going to drop today. Hey, you know I never play. So serious, taking trades. Yeah, now we coming back to the chart. The blue and purple candles looking like a nice work of art. Jason Casper so smart. He's looking like the treadmill guy with his heart beating so hard. You know we gotta take the profit. We're pumping up, squeezing, can you even spot it? It's the Bears' worst day. They were in the green, their trades go forever away. We got the plunger in the hand. We did the test, we're walking in the sand. We're coming to the beach. Bitcoin price juicier than a nice peach. We got the apple orchard outside. The Bitcoin pump, baby, looking so wide. Just take a look inside and open up your eyes. At McDonald's, flipping the fries. Just kidding, you never flip French fries, only burgers. The Bitcoin price looking kinda purper. The candle's coming down, but you know we about to bounce. You know we'll turn around. About to take a look at the order flow. Check it out, baby, what do you know? We got some longs opening up after a short squeeze happened like coffee in the cup. We got the caffeine flowing through my veins. Got me feeling so insane in the membrane. Taking trades, making change. I'll be on the treadmill for days. I'm in a daze. Speaking of that, the Bitcoin price is looking kind of flat, but we're up 11K. Just locked in another 3, baby. Yeah. That's actually a pretty nice trade right now. The plunger test is valid. Exactly. Big shout out to R Pink. Here we go, baby. We are pumping it hard, man. We are pumping it hard right now. We are pumping it hard. This would be a good time for a pump song, but time for a sweep. Another sweep of the highs. I don't think we're going to sweep the high again and reject. I think when we come back toward the top of the range, we either reject from a lower high, or I think we're gonna pump out, man. I think we are gonna pump out. All right, let's wait and see here. Let's wait and see. Let's take a look at market cipher B while we wait. You're short now. Why are you short now? Let's take a look at market cipher B and see if I would take a short now. Because, you know, honestly, when you're in a long like this, it's hard to get bearish. Okay, so 1 minute time frame, we have money flow not diverging, but we do have momentum diverging. The 12-minute market cipher B does not tell me to take a short here. The 5-second, yes. 5-second scalp, I'd say, yeah. But everything else tells me not to short the short squeeze, as Boyan would say. What would Boyan say? WWBD. What would Boyan do? He'd say, don't short the short squeeze, baby. He'd say, don't short the short squeeze. We have a new 3-month candle tomorrow. That's crazy. So much liquidity until 70. Yeah. Are we entering a short? I don't know who we is, but I'm not we. I'm they, you know. They always longs the bottom and shorts the top. We short the short squeeze. All right, we short the short squeeze, but they always longs the bottom and shorts the top. And I identify as they today. Today, I identify as they. You know, shout out to Divine Hood in the chat. He says, I'm still long on gold from 42.06. That's what's up, man. Fake pump. Okay, it's a fake pump, guys. It's a fake pump. Shouldn't have longed. Shouldn't have taken the long. It's a fake pump. Should have closed it. I feel really bad that I opened the long trade on this fake pump. And I can't believe I added $100,000 to my position for this fake pump. What a moron for trading a fake pump. I better wait for a real one. I better wait for a real pump. You can tell it's fake. Because if you look closely beneath the surface, the blue candles are actually purple. See? Look beneath the surface. The blue candles are actually purple. They look blue when you zoom out. Okay? But when you zoom in, you can see it's a fake pump. The blue candles are actually purple. They're actually purple. Just like Steve Urkel. The candles are purple just like Steve Urkel. The candles are purple just like Steve Urkel. It's a fake pump. It's a fake pump. Here we go. I'm just messing. Let's go, baby. Let's see if we can't come up to our target of 68K. 68K, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're starting to get another blue. We're starting to get another blue. I wonder how many steps I got in. I have no weighted vest today. Shouldn't do the weighted vest every day, guys. Take it from me. If you do the weighted vest every day, you'll get burnt out. It'll actually impede your recovery. So I had a really intense upper body workout this morning. I did flat dumbbell bench press. I did hammer rows, wide grip on the hammer strength row machine. I did Smith machine high incline bench press. And I did weighted chin-ups. And of course, biceps and triceps. And it was a pretty intense workout. All right, going to failure on pretty much every set. Real failure, not fake failure. And I know if I walk with a weighted vest today, I won't be able to do legs on Thursday. I won't be able to do a leg day on Thursday. On the quest for shredded abs, guys, you got to know your body. You know, you got to know your body. All right, big dirty perp coming in, giving herp. Now look, let's just see if we come back to back test. We got this fair value gap here, right around here. 67,508, looking great for a bounce. Let's see what's going to happen, all right? Please, oh, okay. Shout out to Wingman. He says, please don't ever stop being an idiot. Thanks for being you. Thanks for calling me an idiot, and I accept that compliment. All right? I do accept that compliment. All right. Someone says, look at order flow, look at CVD. Let's do it. Okay, I don't see anything bearish about it. I actually do see a little bit of bullish CVD. It's hard to say though, because open interest is like, eh. But in general, yeah, we could take it from here and say, yeah, maybe there's a little bit of bullish CVD. It's hard to say. I don't really see anything too crazy here on the CVD, but I do think we can squeeze up more, all right? I think we can squeeze up a bit more here. Let's see. You know, this yellow line here is very key. We're trying to backtest it here. You can see we're getting a bit of a reaction from it. All right, a bit of a reaction from the yellow line right here. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that yellow line. The yellow line is looking fine. Wow, look at that yellow line giving us a big old pump. My goodness. The bulls are at it again, everybody. The bulls are out here. My goodness, look at these bulls coming in. These male cows, the bulls with their horns. They're pushing everything away, out of their way. The bears are getting wrecked today. The pump song, turn that fake pump into a real pump, baby. Yeah. 68K equals 70K. Yeah, over 68, probably, yeah, it's close to 71, honestly. You know? Shorting again. I like to counter trend scalp myself. I like that a lot. But today, I am just enjoying being long and chill. Today, I'm enjoying being long and chill right now. The yellow line is fake. You can't trust it. Anything you see on the screen, you can't trust, ladies and gents. What's my diet like right now? Right now, my diet consists of, I mean, most people would consider it high protein. Around a gram per pound of body weight of protein a day. Around 120 grams of fat per day. And between 500 and 650 grams of carbohydrates a day. I am doing one 24-hour fast a week, which is giving me around a weekly caloric total of around 4,300 calories a day on average. I eat for breakfast every day about 3 or 4 eggs, half an avocado, and vegetables. I know some people hate vegetables, but I eat raw vegetables, romaine lettuce, arugula. I also eat a lot of squash, zucchinis, stuff like that, and I eat potatoes, and I eat Greek yogurt, and I eat berries and bananas and apples. And then usually, if I'm gonna eat 2 or 3 meals a day, I will have the same thing the second time, except instead of eggs, I will have a piece of meat, either chicken or lean beef, with vegetables, and some kind of potato or squash, and then usually some fruit as well. And then if I'm gonna eat again, this is where lots of carbs at nighttime. I'll have oatmeal, lots of oatmeal, popcorn, oatmeal, and quinoa. Those are like my 3 like nighttime carb sources. So I don't know what the macros are. Probably pretty good. That's pretty much my diet. You know? What do I think about oil being tradable in Binance futures tomorrow? I think it could cause some volatility. I think that's a good move for Binance, honestly. Have you ever eaten moose? Yes, I have eaten moose before. What about dessert? If I'm gonna have dessert, it is Greek yogurt with apples, blueberries, bananas. And if I really want to get decadent, I will show you guys. I will show you guys, because I'm an ice cream guy, okay? I love ice cream so much. All right. I love ice cream so much. So I'm gonna show you guys, if you like ice cream and you want to be jacked and shredded. I ain't saying this is healthy. All right, I'm not saying that this is healthy, okay? It's processed food, okay? This stuff right here, okay? This stuff right here Ancient nutrition, all right? It's not organic, it's not grass-fed. Salted caramel bone broth protein powder. If you take that, 1 scoop, 25 grams of protein, 100 calories, and mix it in with some full-fat Greek yogurt or fat-free Greek yogurt, and then you put inside of that mixture frozen blueberries, frozen cherries, apples, and bananas, maybe some frozen mangoes, all right? Mix it all up. You have yourself something that tastes, in my opinion, better than any ice cream you can have. And you could fill up a giant bowl of this stuff. If you're using fat-free yogurt, all right, depending on how many calories you want to eat, you're using fat-free yogurt here, you have a bowl, a giant, massive bowl. I've made this before, and people thought I was bringing it out to serve the whole dang family, all right? Now, I eat this every day, right? It's got maybe like 600 calories. I'm talking a massive bowl. I'm talking like a whole dang container of Greek yogurt, like a whole bag of blueberries and all this. Not a whole bag. I'm exaggerating. But it's crazy how awesome it tastes and how nutritious it is. The micronutrients from all the fruit, the protein, the calcium, the probiotics from the yogurt, the bone broth, you could argue, is good for the gut. And it tastes better than ice cream. And the best part is, because if you're like me, guys, you don't have a spoon of ice cream. You know, my wife, when we got married, we had a whole freezer just of ice cream. Because it used to be when she lived by herself, she could have ice cream. It would last her like 7 months. She'd have a little spoon at night, hit that sweet tooth, and call it a night, right? Jay Casp, on the other hand, when I eat ice cream, I eat the whole dang container, right? And I love ice cream, but the thing I hate about ice cream is how you feel after eating the whole dang container, right? You feel horrible. You feel horrible. You get that blood sugar spike, the crash, the bloat, the feeling the next morning of the food hangover. You know? You're like, ugh, why did I do that to myself, right? Well, with this, you get all the good of stuffing your face of frozen dairy dessert without any of the cons. Afterwards, you feel light, you feel strong, you're full of fiber, you're full of protein, you're full of micronutrients, you're full of probiotics. If you use full-fat yogurt, that's a complete meal, man. Use full-fat yogurt, you got your fat, you got your proteins, you got your carbs, you got your micros, you got your probiotics. I'm telling you, man, it's the ultimate cheat code. It's almost as good as having a walking desk. Walking desk and frozen fruit and yogurt, the ultimate life hack for getting in shape. We got 5-minute divs, baby. Let's see. Shout out to Dave Digital. He needs a Ninja Creamy. Have you ever had real yogurt? If I'm gonna eat full-fat yogurt, I get that stuff from the dang farm, and it's raw. I don't know how raw yogurt can be. I don't know. I get it from the local farm. If I'm gonna eat fat-free yogurt, I have to get it from the store. But I eat both. I eat both. All right, we're getting a little bit of a dump. We've just lost almost $2,000 in the last few minutes. Bitcoin's looking scary, a little bit hairy. Don't worry, guys. All right, don't worry. Yeah, you'll eat the whole tub of ice cream. Me too. Like back in, see, I'm so much. How do I say this? I have such a massive appetite. I've learned how to live with that and like find ways to work around it. You know, I can't suppress it. So I just find ways to eat a lot and still be healthy. But when I was younger, I'm telling you, in my 20s, before I lived off grid, back when I lived in the city, man, like I said, me and my wife had a whole freezer just of ice cream. And I remember, man, I used to eat some crazy bowls of ice cream. It was crazy. We used to make sundaes. She would make her normal sundae like a normal human would have. I have like a giant salad bowl sundae. Every pizza is a personal pizza. I know. That's so true. I mean, it's so easy to eat a whole pizza. It's just so easy. I don't know. I could eat more than a whole pizza. Easily. But same with the pizza, then you feel like garbage after. All right, we're still above VWAP. Let's keep our eyes on the chart, on the old chart. Let's keep our eyes on the old chart. We are massively dropping down. We are massively getting low. Shout out to the person that shorted the top. Shout out to Dave Digital. He sounds smart. Sounds like Alex O. He's in from the orb. We got the orb. All right. We just took London's high. Now let's aim for the Monday low plus weekly low. Really? You want to take the weekly low? Oh, the weekly low is not the low. Weekly low is not the low. The weekly low is perfect. 65.7. That's beautiful. We come down to 65.7. I'll add. I will add to my trade if we come down to 65.7. All right. Speaking of adding to trades, you know, when in doubt, FOMO in. Maybe I should add to this dang short trade right now. Put 100K on the short. All right, let's put 100K on the short. If we lose VWAP, I'm putting 100K on the short. We lose VWAP, 100K goes to the short, baby. We haven't launched the VWAP yet. We're still hodling, but I've got it locked and loaded, ready to put 100K on the dang short. All right. Burger or pizza? Both. Both. Shout out to James Shill. He says, why take 50% profit at TP1 instead of moving stop loss to 50? Because if you just move the stop loss to 50, then first of all, there's a good chance you could get hit in a retrace and then you made 50%, as opposed to keeping the stop loss where it is, taking 50%. Then if it runs, you can make way more money, right? I think it's a smarter move. But it depends. Are you scalping? Are you swing trading? Are you what? Are you this or that? I mean, if I was scalping, then I would move my stop loss to 50% and say just trail the stop and let the market take me out. But if I'm looking to be in a swing trade, it's a little bit of a different story. A little bit of a different story. All right. It's jog hurt, as in jog. Whatever, man. I'm American. I don't know how to say anything. When in doubt, long your longs, brother. Divine Hood will eat a whole pint of Haagen-Dazs chocolate peanut butter ice cream. That sounds great, man. That sounds great. Ice cream is fake. Lie sandwich. A bit of truth surrounded by lies. Don't eat pizza. Cancer from the meat. I don't put meat on my pizza, honestly. I never quite got that. When I'm eating pizza, I want the cheese. Give me the cholesterol. Give me the milk that's been curdled with the right type of bacteria to turn it into some nice mozzarella. Mozzarella, sprinkle on the mozzarella. And let the animal fat from that milk ooze out in the form of grease all over that tomato sauce. And that gluten-filled crust, you rip it open. That steamy smell of gluten. I love it. A little bit of a crisp, a little bit of a crunch. My favorite. All right, as soon as we lose VWAP, guys, I'm FOMOing $100,000 into a short trade. Jason, say aluminium the way British do. They do call it aluminium. I've got to get into the British mindset before I say aluminium. Have to pretend. Hang on. I can't just switch into a British accent right away. Like right now, this is the transition phase. I've just started taking the British hormones. They're starting to have an effect on my voice. It's not fully has its effect yet. I need to get into that mindset. Vegetarian pizza. I actually love vegetarian pizza, I'm not gonna lie. I actually do love vegetarian pizza. If you give me just the bread and the sauce and a whole bunch of vegetables, I actually thoroughly enjoy that. I love vegetables. Some people hate vegetables. I love vegetables. British, right, it's British. Aluminium, British. Germany also says aluminium, yeah. Do we trade aluminium today? Gold bearish divs. All right, we're holding weekly VWAP. Are we going to lose? Are we going to lose it? Let's see. We make a low. I'll have to add into my short trades, mate. Coming down to the VWAP, mate. Let's see. Garlic and spinach. Sounds great. Vegetarian pizza made with cheese. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot. Cheese is not meat. Cheese is a vegetable. Yeah, some peppers. Peppers, mushrooms, and onions are my three favorite vegetable. And it's olive is a fruit, all right? But black olives, peppers, onions, and mushrooms on pizza. I love it. I love it. All right, we're dipping below the VWAP. Let's see. Can we reclaim this low? No? Okay. Well, in that instance, we're going to have to FOMO into a short. We'll put that stop at 68,666. All right, we're in a $250,000 short. We're in a $400,000 long. We're up right now, realized profits, almost 25K. All right, let's see what happens here. Tomato and bread is good all day, and some olive oil. Yeah, olive oil, that's what's up. I love olive oil. I've never been to Italy. I don't think I'll ever go. But I am a little bit Italian myself. Risky short, brother? Is it risky? Is it a risky short? Let's say this short trade gets stopped out at $68,666. All right, 68,666. If it does, it'll stop me out for a $1,500 loss. So subtract 1,500 from 19,500. That's going to put me at an $18,000 profit. Plus, I'm in a $400,000 long trade, up 8 grand. If this short is stopped out for an $18,000 profit, my long trade will be up probably 15 grand, which in total will be $20,000 of realized and unrealized profit. How in the world is it risky to add to a short trade right now in my position? As we're losing VWAP, which could lead to a move down, which I would look to add to my long trade, might as well make a little bit more on the downside. Or if we do pump from here, great, my long's open and my short gets stopped out for 18 grand. Ain't no one crying. If you're crying about 18 grand, man, I don't know. You got some big bills to pay. You got some big bills to pay, my man. You got a 2-hour drive to Italy. Aluminum. All right, shout out to Sino Donut. Yeah, Jay, I've been building my own order flow for a while. Would you mind giving it a try and tell me your opinion? Oh, your own order flow platform? I mean, I would give it a try, bro, but I'll be honest, I'm pretty in love with Market Monkey. How would I deal with an egg intolerance? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't know that. I cannot know that. I love eggs so much. Eggs are so dang good, honestly. I love me some huevos, baby. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see if the chickens drink water. Ah, si, senor. Looks like the Bitcoin price is dumping. Looks like she's dumping, baby. All right, she's getting a little bit of a dump. You know, we lost the VWAP, so we could come down a bit here. Let's go for the lows. Honestly, let's go ahead and pull our fib. Let's see where we're gonna add to the long trade, man. Let's see where we add to the long. We add to the long in this zone right here. In fact, I would even open up a dang freshie right here. Boom. Let's adjust our fib to the way we like it. Now this is a support resistance flip in and of itself right here. But you know what would be nice is if we actually did go to backtest the trend line into the box. Let's see what happens here. Time to shave our heads. Boom! And take off the mustache. Because we must focus closely on this chart here. It's a good thing we put money on the short trade, guys. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. You know what? I'm even going to put another 100,000 on the short. We're in a $345,000 short. We might as well put another 50K on the dang short, right? Put another 50K on the short. We might as well. All right. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to take some profit out of that short trade, about 25%. Lock in a juicy $20,000 profit from the trade given in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we shorted the exact top, literally to the dollar. We just made 20 grand, baby. That's what's up. All right. We'll see what happens here. We start to get a big move up. I'll be happy to close the short, to be honest. I'm still short I'm still in like 3 Bitcoin short trades, not including this one here. So let's see what's going to happen. We got about a $300,000 Bitcoin short. Rolling, baby. Let's see what happens here. We're coming to the box. We're coming to the box, baby. Jason clearly doesn't short vitamin D. I don't short vitamin D, no. I don't do it. All right, it's make it or break it. As soon as we reclaim the green box, I think I'm probably going to FOMO back into the long trade. All right, I'm gonna add to the long. We'll wait and see here because we don't want to front run the reclaim. We don't want to front run the reclaim, but we're in the golden pocket. We're back testing support. Let's take a look at market safer B. Let's see what she says here. Honestly, we need to look at trading view to be fair. All right, here we are. Let's see what we got. Coming down to the point of control of the range. Yeah, POC of range lines up nicely with our 786 here. Yeah, looks nice. Obviously, this would be the nicest, but this right here, I'd say, is pretty nice if we do get the bounce from it. Let's check out the 1 minute. Oof, 1 minute doesn't look so great here, but the money flow, oh, well, it's a higher low, not a lower low. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like a beautiful trade would be something like this. All right, let's put an alert if we lose that 786 here. Give me back my boring sideways ranges, says Crypto Crank. Yeah, scalping definitely is not the best in this kind of market environment. Shout out to Distance Music. Nice, successful scalp. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, treadmill just stopped here. Got to start her back up. All right, so here we are coming to the bottom of our box, the 786. If we don't bounce from the 786, we're probably going to go for the lows. See what happens here. Let's see what happens here. What I would love to lose my profits is a trading fee. I mean, I just don't care. I mean, who cares? It's a market fee, 0.02%. I don't care. I really don't care, man. Like, I mark it out, I mark it in. I don't care. Big deal. Like, big deal. Who cares? Let's see. What did I lose on that market order? What was the fee? $10. $10 on that fee. $20. $20. All right, so I paid 50 bucks on my fee. I'm up 20 grand. I do not care about the fee. I'd rather get my order filled right away. I don't want to have limits chasing around this and that. You know, you fill your dang limit order, then it doesn't fill because price moves. I want to get out now. All right, instant gratification. This is the generation, microwave generation. You want low fees? You sign up to KCEX using my link. You sign up to BLOFIN using my link. You sign up to dang Antarctic using my link. You get low fees. All right? Let us turnip the beat. Crypto Crank, he don't care about fees. My man pays higher fees than me. He's trading multi-million-dollar positions. He's paying thousands of dollars in fees. He's making tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. He don't care. It is what it is. It's part of trading, man. You got to pay your fee, you know? At least on the exchanges I trade, the fees are low, man. BLOFIN is 0.2 and 0.6. Not if you use my link. See, here's the thing. I have an exclusive deal with BLOFIN where they have zero limit, 0.2% market for Jason Casper link only. So there's a huge incentive for you to sign up using my link. Plus you get access to my exclusive scalping group. You know what I'm saying? Right, Antarctic, you sign up using my link, 0% market, 0% limit, 0.02% market on Antarctic. And if you sign up using KCEX, 0% limit, 0.01% market. All right. The Casper crew, we don't play, man. We don't do with those high fees. You know what I'm saying? We don't do with those high fees, baby. Where do we long? Well, we're technically in support right now, all right? But also, if we take the low, I would look for, that would be a really nice, in my opinion, long, like a gift almost. 1 second here, guys. 1 second. What's cheaper, Antarctic or KCEX? So look, KCEX is a centralized exchange, okay? The business model of KCEX is that they are incentivizing people to trade in the exchange by offering extremely low fees, okay? Now, this is great for us traders. However, you have to understand, it could put the exchange in a compromised situation where they don't have enough money, okay? And so really, it's a gambly kind of model where if everything goes well and they get enough volume on the exchange and they get enough traders on the exchange, they'll be able to get enough people on the exchange to, in the future, they'll be able to up the fees, and then it starts to become a much more profitable business, right? If something goes wrong, the whole exchange could go down, all right? That's the business model. Now, it's good for us because we can trade on it with very low fees. However, you got to understand that should you take your $250,000 account and put that all onto KCEX? No. You should probably take $25,000, 10%, and put it on KCEX and use leverage. All right? Antarctic is a decentralized exchange. There's no market makers, and it's completely decentralized. You're not putting your money onto an exchange. You're keeping it on your own hot wallet, right? And so it's safer in that regard. Now, I like them both. I have never had an issue with KCEX. I've never had an issue with MEXC, right? I've never had an issue with either exchange. MEXC had the same business model, right? I've never had an issue, but you have to understand like the risk of what you're doing, right? You know, no KYC, no VPN stuff. It's great, but understand the risks with what you're doing and use risk management, right? The reason why I'm trading lower leverage on Antarctic is because, and I don't have a problem with putting actual money into the wallet. It's on my own wallet, right? As opposed to KCEX, I mean, I have had no issues with it, but if tomorrow it goes down, like, yeah, that's a risk I'm willing to take. And for the sake of the fees, it's worth the risk, which is why I don't put a lot of money on there. I just do enough to get into my trades and then withdraw your profits, right? Now, BLOFIN's a happy middle ground there. Why is this camera moving? There's two reasons. One, I have this weird AI effect on my camera. I don't know why. Two, I have the table, and when I pound the table like this, when I talk, you know, it makes it move, all right? Antarctic's charging a high fee. Not if you use my link, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, people. I have an exclusive deal with Antarctic too, all right? I have an exclusive deal. You got to use Jason Casper's link, all right? You can't be cheating on me using other links, right? You can't be crossing swords with other influencers. It's Jason Casper only, or you pay those high fees, man. Look, you come to me for the low fee, you know? You come to me for the low fee. Yeah. Ain't no such thing as trading for free. Come to JC for the low fee. Ain't no such thing as trading for free. You gotta pay a fee, so come to me for free, you know? I said, hey, BLOFIN, Casper Cruz are scalpers, we gotta get it in. Your fees are too high, it's making me cry. How we gonna take profits on the small slide? They said, yo, Jay, we'll make you a deal. We'll give you low fees, so you can keep it real. I said, BLOFIN, man, that's what's up. Tell the people to click my link. We'll drink a nice cup of the profits with the low fees. You can't trade for free, but you gotta come to me. Don't cheat on your boy, Mr. JC. Better click my link in the description of the video, Eating mad mushrooms and the onions, so yummy, I put it on my pizza. Welcome, Jason Casper, so nice to meet you. Make sure to like and hit subscribe. Jason Casper will go for a ride. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, starting to get a little bit of a poop city. Pretty dang cool. Man, look at this move we're getting on Bitcoin right now. Pretty nifty. Pretty dang nifty. Wow, look at that pump, baby. Look at that pump, baby. We're getting the pump, baby. We're getting the dang pump. That's what I like to see. Oh, man, look at this crazy pump, baby. That's what I like to see, baby. Let's see what happens here, man. Let's see what happens here. I ain't gonna lie. I did take the trade. I took the dang scalp trade. Locked in a quick 1,000 smackaroons on it, all right? Took the scalp trade. Now, if you are in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, which only costs $2 a day, I told everyone, I've just taken the long down here, and also let everyone know, I'd hit a TP1 here, all right? Now, I can't be giving away these juicy signals for free, but if you join The scalping group, I'll be doing stuff like this in the Discord for free. So if you want to join the scalping group, make sure to sign up to either KCEX, BLOFIN, or ANTARCTIC to get exclusive access to my scalping group over here in the Discord in the scalping section. It's gonna go live probably next week, all right? You sign up to one of my exchanges, you go ahead and you add your user ID, and you can join the group where I will be doing live streams from the stage here in Discord, all right? So big shouts to the Casper crew. Let's see what happens here with the long trade. Maybe we continue. Maybe we continue to the upside, baby. Let's see. Last time you joined, I was on vacation for a month, a year ago. For a month? Yeah, sometimes I take time off. I ain't gonna lie about that. That's the truth, honestly. That is the truth, for real. But look, that's the thing. I will always do my VIP live streams, unless I'm away for like a week or whatever, or I can't do it someday. And I'll always post my analysis, even if I'm not in there giving signals. Because, again, they're not signals. I hope nobody copies me, you know? Hope nobody copies me. This is not meant to be copied, you know? All right. We're losing support. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think we're losing support here. We lost the VWAP. Let's see. We're getting a bounce from the Jason Casper box, you know, from the JCB, baby. So let's see. We've got 400. I've got $500,000 long right now. I've got $500,000 long. I've got 400,000 on this long trade. I've got 100,000 on this long trade here on the other account. Let's go, baby. $500,000, can we bounce? $500,000, can we bounce? Why would I say making tens of thousands and no one copies me? Because I'm not a financial advisor. You shouldn't copy me. Trading is super risky, and I'm literally just an idiot on the treadmill. And every time I take a trade, I say, it probably won't work out. You know, that's honestly the mindset I have every trade I take. So if you're trying to copy me to be profitable, that's not going to work. Besides, even if you had an indicator or a person that told you the exact low or high of every move, you would probably still lose money if your psychology wasn't on point anyway. You know? Let's see what happens here. I think we're trying to retest the VWAP. Let's pull up TradingView. Let's pull up TV, baby. Yeah, we're coming back to the VWAP, baby. Let's see what happens here. All right, we might go lower. Who cares, baby? We already locked in a juicy profit on the long. Well, when I say we, I mean me and the Casper crew. But honestly, I'm looking at the 6 minute and it looks pretty good here. It's looking pretty good here, my dear. Sit back, relax. Let me spit it in your ear. We took some nice liquidity here. We came down to a support resistance flip. 6 minute looking good. Money flow looking good. 12 minute. Let's check it out. Looking like we could get a nice little money flow cross, baby. You know? Where's the BLOFIN link? It should be in the description of this video. Did I add to long? I opened up a new long down here. I was kind of waiting to take the low at 65,888 to open up a freshie. So let's see what happens at VWAP. Very important. All right, this is super crucial right now. We're at the VWAP. All right. Let's see if we reject from the VWAP, the WEVOP. Not only are we at the VWAP, guys, but if we pull the Fibonacci from the high to the low, look out below, my good friend Joe. We're coming up to the golden pocket. Can you spot it? Tippy top it. I honestly think we can get a bit of a more move up today. Maybe it doesn't happen now, but I do think we can. You use oven mitts whenever you take money out the hot wallet. I don't, Dave Digital. In fact, even when I make pancakes, I don't even use a spatula. I use my bare hands. I use my bare hands. Because if you're always using bare hands, you'll be cautious. You're always going to sell high with your bare hands. Things are always feeling kind of bearish. Look at how gross my hands are. You guys see that? Look at that. Look at those calluses, man. You see that? That's a hand. You can tell that I don't use gloves in the gym. We reclaim VWAP, guys. We're going to get a big pop here. We're going to continue on with the squeeze. If we reclaim VWAP, we're going to get a big pop once we reclaim the VWAP. We will get a big pop once we reclaim the VWAP. All right. We will get a big pop once we reclaim the VWAP. Summer days, blowing trees. It is quite a beautiful day out. It's a little bit cloudy out. I think they chemtrailed the dang sky. Pretty sure they chemtrailed the sky. Let's take a quick look at the sky here. Looks pretty chemtrail. It was sunny out this morning. A few planes go by. Now look at the sun. It's still kind of sunny out. But it's got that haze. You know, it's got that haze for days. We're getting the pump, baby. We are getting the pump. What can we say? We're getting the pump, baby. What can we say? We're getting the pump today. We're getting the pump today, baby. Man. We're above the VWAP. You know, we're at the 618. This is key. This 618 is super key, guys. Super key. 618 looking great. Super key. What's the price? Right now, 67,170. 67,170. Three white soldiers on the 6 minute. Yeah, that is a nice compound on the short. Let's see what happens here. If we reclaim that 618, I'm actually going to close half that short and lock in myself a nice profit. In a daze, riding waves. Got my island sun rays on my face, says Rules Crypto. Nice little freestyle there. You prefer to call it the 618? Yes, I also do enjoy to call it the 618 myself. Just ask Jay the price. I do have to look at the price because, like I said, it's hard to remember the price. When you're a trader, you don't remember the dang price. It's like the golden pocket, the value area low, like the CDW. Like I don't even know what price Bitcoin is anymore. I have so much PTSD about Bitcoin price from all these bull bear markets, from 100K to 3K to 60K to 15K to 1K. You know, I don't even know anymore. I don't even care. I don't even care. Let's see what happens, guys. Man, oh man, that was a juicy long trade, was that not? Was that not a juicy long trade? We got a super chat in the house. Crypto Crank thinks we're about to get a nasty green candle. That's what's up, bro. I hope you're right, Crypto Crank. I hope you're right, man. Shout out to our super chat, Ren Dim E N Tax. You're a huge inspiration, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. That really means a lot. Why not short 67293? The golden pocket. Crypto Crank says everyone's trying to short the second time. You see I stream from the 6 minutes? Yeah, the 6 minute. That's the dang time frame to use, guys, honestly. The 15 minute is retarded. I like the 12 minute better, but I don't think the 15 minute is retarded. All right, there's a big difference between being retarded and just having a low IQ. All right, there's a big difference. Okay, guys, you see that broken fence back there? You guys see it? Let's see if we can't see the broken fence in the background. Where is it? Right there. Right there. Fence post broke. You guys see that? Did I get your super chat, Crypto Crank? I didn't. I'm so sorry, bro. He says fees are just like taxes. Pay them and STFU. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You know, I know people that don't pay taxes, though. They're like free agents. I'm not on that level yet. I need to research how to do that. I just don't want to go to prison. That's the thing, you know. So that means I live in fear of the government. I'm not a real patriot. Any American who does things that are unconstitutional because they don't want to go to jail is not a real patriot. I admit it. I'm not a real patriot. All right, I admit it. I'm not. George Washington, all those people that allegedly fought the British back in the 1700s, they would be disappointed in me. Right? They didn't pay taxes. They fought. They literally risked their lives. Me, I just want to live a nice, cushy life over here. I'm not going to fight the government over taxes. You know, and every American needs to admit, if you're not willing to fight the government over unconstitutional taxes, then you're not a real patriot. And that's okay. You just have to admit it. That's the first step. First step is acceptance. The second step is you get to be a trader and walk around aimlessly outside making tens of thousands of dollars and paying half of it to the government. But at least no one puts you in a cage. And at least you don't have to get your head blown off in a war. If you do go to prison, you're going to identify as a woman. That might not be the best idea in prison, Dave Digital. I mean, I hate to be that guy, bro. Probably not the best idea in prison, my friend. What happened to the fence? I don't want to tell you, Splashfire Films. It's really embarrassing. Okay, I'll tell you. I backed up my Dodge Ram into the fence because it was a cold day and the back windshield was covered in ice and I couldn't see clearly. And I thought I had more room, and all of a sudden I heard this loud noise. Thought, well, that's not a good thing. I get out the dang truck, and thankfully the truck didn't get dented, but that fence post got snapped in half, man. You know? That's what happened to the fence. Dodge Ram. Straight into the fence, baby. I think Crypto Crank is right. I think we could get a big old juicy blue popping through the 6 Juanita here. Dave Digital never saw the movies. Dave Digital never watched those weird prison documentaries on YouTube at 3 in the morning. He said, let me clarify. He said, let me clarify. Okay. He says, I'm only going to do it if they let me live with the women. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Does it take 2 days to drive from West Virginia to Florida? I have no idea. I have no idea. I've never done that before. All right, let's pop on over. We're reclaiming 6 Juanita, which means, as I promised, oh, we're not reclaiming 6 Juanita. All right, we reclaim 67300. I am going to close a little. I'm going to close half this short here. Let's see what happens, man. We're about to get a big old pumperoni. A big old pumperoni. A big old pumperoni. I'm feeling it in my bones. Crypto Crank, you feeling it in your bones, bro? Guys, make sure to go subscribe to Crypto Crank, honestly. 8.2. That's where we pump up to. That'll be juicy. All right. I have drafting age. I'm not sure. I don't know actually what drafting age is. All right, I'm gonna close half the short right here. I'm gonna market order out. All right. All right, so now if we get stopped out, yeah, that's perfect. We'll lose 2 grand out of our 21. Yeah, we'll be like 19,000 in profit if the stop out happens. Long trade will be up over 10 grand, well over 10 grand. Plus, let's not forget about our other positions that we're in. They'll also be in some juicy profits as well. What's my opinion about sport betting? It's like trading? Nah, sport betting is not like trading at all. Not even close. The only aspect of sport betting that's like futures trading is you're betting on the future price, okay? So it's like a sports bet, except here's the thing with sports. First of all, they're probably all fixed anyway. That's my view. But second of all, let's say the sports games are real. Let's say sports ball is real. You don't know if the star quarterback was up all night drinking or smoking or had a bad night's sleep or was anxious and is off his game that day. You have no idea. All right. You don't know what the team is. You have no idea. There's no way for you to accurately get a high risk to reward setup on a sports bet. When it comes to trading, there are so many things that are in our control. Like, where do I trade? You know, look, for example, okay, this bounce that we're getting right here, all right? This bounce we're getting right here from the level, okay? This bounce is something that's very predictable, okay? You can say if we come down here, there's a high probability we get a bounce, okay? So it's very different, very different. That's why in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, I told the community, I've just taken this long when we were down here in that zone because I know it's a very high probability of the bounce, right? And boom, baby, we get the dang bounce, all right? Same with the long trade that I'm in from the low. Right? It's a very high probability that we're getting a bounce from here. Even if it's not like the... Man, I shouldn't have taken profit on the short, should I have? You know? Look at that. We're losing. We're losing. I hope we get the pump, Crypto Crank. But if we don't, man, I want to be a little bit... Same deal, right? This trade right here. Not this one here. This one that I told the community, I'm taking it no matter what. I will be taking this trade. It's very high probability that the trade plays out, guys. It's very different than a sports bet, all right? Tom Brady, does he still play? Who the heck knows? I don't watch sports ball. I know Tom Brady, he used to score a lot of goals. He used to make a lot of baskets back in the day. Maybe he's having a bad day. He's super old anyway, right? He's too old to be playing basketball. All right, dude's like 70 years old. He's still playing in the NHL. You know? Dude's mad old, still playing in the NHL because he could score a nice basket. Man. All right, guys, I got to go. I love you. God bless you. Peace.